The Musician's Dilemma. In the back hills of Kentucky lived a piano player named Sam. On weekends, he would sneak up to the local juke joint and watch two professional musicians play. This excited Sam. It excited him so much that he decided to try out for a New York band called the Basie Dozen. The only problem with trying out was finding a way to New York and getting enough money to try out. So Sam set out to get money for the trip. The first thing he did was apply for a job at the local car wash down in the town. The only problem was they did not let blacks work at the car wash. Next, Sam asked his uncle if he could play at his bar in the town. Sam's uncle was a musician turned farmer who in his spare time ran a nightclub on the side. His uncle thought it over and agreed to have him play during the week out in front of the store. Every day, Sam played out in front of the store, and to the delight of the townspeople, Sam entertained the crowd with ragtime, jazz, blues, and blues music. Sam entertained the crowd and became a big hit in the city. Sam entertained the crowd with ragtime, jazz, and blues music. As the weeks went by, Sam began to really tighten his skills. Remembering all the things that his uncle taught him, he became one of the most requested pianists in the town. He even performed at Governor's Picnic. At this picnic, Sam met Duke Jones, a member of Basie's band. Mr. Jones told Sam he would give him word to Mr. Basie and help him get into the band. So Sam traveled to New York and tried out for Mr. Basie's band and made it. After the audition, Sam received a call from home. His grandmother became sick and needed money to go to the hospital. He truly loved his grandmother. She had raised him and cared for him all her life. She bought him his first piano with the money she made from cleaning houses. Sam had earned enough money to help her, but had to make a decision whether or not to travel and perform with the band or help his grandmother in the hospital. Sam pondered on what to do. If he tours with the band, he'd leave his grandmother in a bad position with no hospital care, which may lead her to becoming increasingly ill. After much debate and decision with his sister, Sam decided to forego his tour and give the money he had worked so hard for to his grandmother. Just a few weeks later, Sam's grandmother had passed due to complications of the treatment. This crushed Sam. He decided to continue his dream to be a pianist. At Sam's first performance, he decided to dedicate all of his tour earnings in a scholarship fund in memory of his grandmother. Sam made over $32,000 in his first year on tour. This money went into the Grandmama Piano Scholarship Fund for underprivileged kids in the Kentucky area. Also, while on tour, he got to see, meet, and greet, and play with Basie's band.